Slim Jims for gamers.
Come here, mate.
And a good map system is something that I feel like is another thing too that like a lot of people don't really think about. It's like OG Metroid had a pretty good map system as well, but you can definitely see how much better it is in Metroid Dread.
Oh yeah,
at least in my opinion. Like I love the Metroid Dread map. I thought it was really, really nice. It felt like Metroid. Also, they did really good with the save stations. I feel like in Metroid Dread as well.
Yeah,
because they were everywhere, which was good. I didn't feel like I had that like 4 hours of
progress
loss, in Metroid Dread, even whenever I would die and still would lose some progress in some cases.
Yeah, a lot of the times though, it was like the what am I thinking of? The save stations were like right before a boss or something like that.
Yeah, they had good placement and they were easy to get to once you unlocked them too, and they were in good places to where it's like if you progressed a little, you could go back to it as well, which was really nice. It wasn't like in a place to where it's like, okay, I'm only going to visit this once. Oftentimes you would go back to the save station and use it again, which was really good because like there was plenty of them. They weren't like scarce. Like I feel like they were a lot more scarce than the original Metroid, even though they still had their save stations and stuff.
Dang it, that's so hard to do.
Yeah.
So hard to do. At least I got a save.
Yeah.
Right here, right before.
So good.
So that's great.
It's good, man. Good game design. It makes for just a better gaming experience. It was great, and that's exactly
good
what you
game
want.
design, level design, all that stuff.
Yeah. It's one of those things. If I ever make a game that I want to really take my time on and make sure, like that's like also again, I feel like playtesting is really important for that because like I wonder how much of this, probably a lot of it is the same as what it was, but like I imagine there had to be at least a couple of places where they're like, okay, let's actually shift this screen. Let's move it over here. Let's put an extra save here. Stuff like that. Like I would love to know. That's another thing I like about YouTube is I feel like we're in a time now where you can have
learn anything
from YouTube. And the cool thing is
I agree.
Yeah, you've got developers on YouTube now and stuff. And I do hope we get more of this, and I'm pretty sure we will. I want more of that where they are like literally like there's whole series of like, hey, we're making a game, hey, we're playtesting a game, here's what we've got the playtest stuff, here's what we did. Like Bleak Faith. If you go watch all of the Bleak Faith videos and stuff, they literally have videos where it's like they'll make a video and then they'll read the comments and then they'll make an update being like, hey, we saw the comments on the previous video, they were talking about this, so we updated this, we changed the sound effect for this. I want more of that. Like that kind of developer.
I definitely think we do need more developers.
Yes.
Because then they can teach people how to make
the games and
which is something we've never had.
Show it all. Like literally like, okay, we're playtesting and here's the result of the playtest. Here's what we changed. Here's how we changed it. This is how we tackled, the different things that we didn't necessarily agree with, but we sort of compromised. Like give us all that because
like,
that's so valuable.
The game may take like hundreds of hours, but we could show the whole process.
But I mean, here's the thing
that's a lot of content you could make.
I sort of say, here's the thing too. The nice thing about like YouTube and other platforms like that,
you can get paid for doing it.
You can make a game, and even if that game doesn't do well, sometimes, which the game probably would if the series did, but still, sometimes even if the game doesn't do well, you might make it enough on YouTube just to be able to justify, the whole thing to the point where, because I know there are people that would be willing to watch it for sure.
I would watch it.
I would 100%.
I've been wanting to make games ever since I started playing games.
Any of you developers out there, if you happen to be watching this, if you have a channel like that, hit us up in the comments and I'll go check it out because, again, like I would love to see that. I'd like to see the whole process.
Game development in general is just amazing.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's like I really like watching people make music and stuff, and you get to see their process and stuff like that. And I feel like I would enjoy as much watching game design in the same way because it's another thing I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a coffin here. Nice. Oh, wait, is that guy? Is he literally just?
Well, I mean, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
It's like he's showing him writing the letter that you're reading.
Oh, I gotcha. I thought he was in there writing like a diary thing or whatever. So what exactly happened to him? Is he dead, or is he like?
He's
he's a skeletal boy. Oh, okay.
He's dead.
I gotcha. He left his staff at the top of Glacial Peak. Oh, we gotta get his staff or something, or talk to it. Is his staff alive still?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. A new area you should explore. Secret passage. Room with two bats.
Now I gotta find his amulet. Oh, I got Ruxton's amulet.
Okay, nice.
Okay, yeah. So now I can use the Necromancer staff, and I can go back to the clouds.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's awesome.
So it is a good thing I came here, I guess.
Nice. Heck yeah.
And then Bamboo Creek. Let's see what we could do here. I'm just running through previous levels because I mean that's how you find stuff.
I mean it makes sense. Just go through the previous levels, explore what you can.
Did everything I could really in the catacombs.
Looks like there's a place you can go up in this next area.
Okay, there's a place I missed in the catacombs.
What is that? Like sparkly stuff?
Sparkly stuff is I know where like like time warps are.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
there's
there
one
is a
area
place I
up.
missed in the catacombs. I need to go back.
I see.
But I can do that at any time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think because
That's
now
awesome.
we're in Bamboo Creek.
Yeah, there's a place up immediately here,
Yeah.
and in the next screen too. So
There's a place down.
there's also a medallion we didn't get. Nice.
Okay, so there's a fair amount. Look, it looks so much better.
It does.
in
Oh
16.
my god! Again,
I mean,
it looks
didn't
so
look
much more
bad
lively.
in 8-bit either, but you know.
You know what's crazy too is I feel like you get more shadow in 16-bit.
Yeah.
But it looks so much more full, which is so cool.
Yeah,
and
the
more
colors
alive.
are, you can use more colors and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. You have an expanded palette.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the main thing because your pixel size is still the same, right?
I think so.
Maybe
yeah.
that is it. Maybe it's just like you have 16 colors versus 8 colors or something like that.
Oh, getting
a phone call.
Man,
I have returned.
Reese's are so good.
They are. Reese's is like one of the perfect like recording snacks as well.
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Should be the snack of gamers.
Yeah. Yes. Reese's, the official snack of gamers.
Gamers.
That'd be great. Gamer snacks. We should make our own.
I mean, that's
our own
kinda
gamers.
Like what Doritos is supposed to
Dude,
be, right?
this would be hilarious. Imagine we get to the point where we can literally make a brand of gamer snacks called GamerMeat.
Oh god, we like beef jerky. Or
We got our own beef jerky. We got our own Slim Jim brand, basically. Hey, yeah, Slim Jim beef jerky. If you guys want to somehow work with us to make GamerMeat, literally beef jerky and or Slim Jims for gamers, we'd be down. That'd be hilarious. GamerMeat. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we would love it so much. Oh,
Guys, if you want to see
Damn it.
that in your
What,
local
I didn't
store
die?
at some
Holy
point,
crap.
subscribe because you could make that happen.
Yeah.
It could literally happen. Even if just for the meme, if you're like, you know what, I want to support these guys just to meme to the fact that maybe one day that gets made.
Yeah.
Do it. That'd be epic. You can, like, memes, I say it all the time as a meme, but I also kind of believe it in some way. Memes are kind of the future, you know what I mean? They are.
Yeah.
It's like you kind of get it, but you're like, yeah, but are they? But then you're like, I see what you mean.
I see what you mean now.
I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I just realized that's going to be a lantern that when you hit it, you're going to span the world, right? That's awesome. So cool, man. So cool.
Ow.
So many cool concepts, man. Oh, it didn't expand.
Yeah, I had to
oh,
jump
you got to
through,
jump
yeah.
through. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be like you hit it and it does it.
But do I need it to be this? I don't think so. I
don't
need
know.
it to be this. I believe.
16-bit. I love getting to see the difference, though. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Just seeing both versions. It's nice. Very nice. The water and everything, man.
Yeah.
It looks so good. I really like pixel art in general. Like, you could take a snippet of some of this area and just like, this is just like the lo-fi area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in this pixel art style, like, oh man. That's, I think one of the things I like about pixel art is oftentimes there are like cool pixel art, like things that make for really good music. You know what I mean? Like inspire some really cool music in different styles. That's actually one of the reasons I'm really excited for Kingdom 80s when it finally comes out, which guys, we are going to be playing.
Yes, we are.
Because it's going to be Kingdom, it's going to be 80s inspired, and it's going to have some 80s inspired music, and I
yeah.
cannot wait to hear that because I've heard like one thing from the soundtrack and it was fire, so I'm hoping to hear some more. I haven't watched anything. I don't know if we've got any gameplay or not for it yet, except for like a very, very short thing, which I have seen. But I'm hoping that we get a release date soon. I know it's supposed to come out this year, and we're getting close to the end of the year, so it has to be out in the next 2 months at some point. But I don't know when it will come out. But rest assured, if I have the funds to secure it the day it comes out, I will be securing it.
I don't think I can actually go here because it's blocked off, and I don't know how to unblock it.
We got to get through there, to where we can climb up.
This is just a thing. I didn't go here previously. But
yeah.
I don't know how to do it, so...
Interesting. I love those enemies right there. I think it's cool. And they're like not in every area too. I like that as well. The fact that there are certain enemies that are specific to certain areas. Because like that, it makes sense. You know, you're not going to find the same enemies in the same place. Like in just the way that life typically works. Like in wildlife and stuff. It's cool. I wonder how many enemy types this game has. I know Hollow Knight has a ridiculous amount of enemies.
I don't think it has like a ton of enemy types, but it's got a fair amount.
Because Hollow Knight, I believe, has over 150 something enemies. Which doesn't seem like it, but it does. It has so many, and I think Silksong has more already. Like, well, I mean, I imagine by now, because Silksong should be getting close to done. Didn't we finally get a release date on Silksong, or did we?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
So.
Man, I hope we get one soon. We gotta get some news on that soon. Like,
I know,
that's just been so long. It's like I feel like they came out and made a video. It was on like what was it? Like Valentine's Day. And they're like, because I think that's when the original Hollow Knight released.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, Silksong, it's gonna be great. It's almost done. And I'm like, yeah. yeah. And then like 3 years later,
Yeah.
it's not here. And I'm like, where is it, guys? Come on. At this point, Crowsworn's going to come out first. I am so excited for that game, too. I think it was Raylia did an interview with that developer, and that guy was hilarious. But he had a really, I thought, pretty good attitude when it came to, like, he asked him, he's like, hey, you know, people are saying, like, a lot of people are saying, like, hey, this is just straight up rip-off of Hollow Knight. And he's like, what do you think about, like, the comparison and all that stuff? And that guy basically said, bring it on. As far as, like, like, he's like, yes, with people comparing it, obviously, they're gonna want to say, is this better or worse? And how does that make you feel as a developer? And the guy was basically, he was just like, bring it on. We want people to hold us to that standard because that is one of the inspirations. It's not necessarily the main inspiration, obviously, for a lot of the art. Sort of thematically it is for a lot of the things, but it's also inspired by Devil May Cry, and I can't remember what all the inspirations were. They wanted to deliver. They wanted it to hold up for Hollow Knight fans because they knew that people are going to immediately call them out and be like, this is a straight up ripoff. And he explained, he's like, hey, you know, if you look at Hollow Knight sprites and you look at the stuff, he's like, we're actually having to do a lot of things that Hollow Knight didn't necessarily have to do. So there is going to be certain things that is tricky, but we want to make those, even those things which are going to be harder to pull off, we want to pull it off. So he wanted to be held to the standard of, you know, like, hey, if it's not as good, let us know.
And we will try to do it better, I guess.
Yeah. Try to make it good. And because they're, you know, obviously they're on Kickstarter and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it because I think it looks awesome. I do see where people come from to some degree, but again, I'm one of those gamers just like, hey, rip off every game ever because you get more of that game. Yeah. And again, you're going to get things you wouldn't get from that game because it's like there's certain things that's like people, like the Pokemon company will never make certain things as Pokemon. And it's like that makes total sense. But somebody else can. So you can still get that experience. It doesn't have to be from Pokemon. You know what I mean? So I love stuff like that.
Okay, here we go.
It's like, I don't know, like if they made a Hollow Knight, but everything is like Japan yokai inspired, I'd be like, this is my favorite Hollow Knight probably. Well, if they did it well, obviously if it was trash. And this may be unfair, I don't know, but there was a game.
I barely did that.
That was close. There was a game that I was super excited for.
Yeah.
It looked like it was going to be Hollow Knight-esque. It was called Gleamlight, I believe. And when I downloaded it, and maybe it's been updated, maybe it's good now, I will go back and try it at some point. You guys will see it on the channel because I am going to record a thing of it. But I played it and it disappointed me heavily because you could see that it was Hollow Knight inspired with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But it didn't have good impact. The jump wasn't good. There was not good, like the way that the damage thing worked, it didn't feel good. The platforming wasn't like, nothing was smooth. And it's a game that costs more than Hollow Knight does.
Oh, dang.
You know, Hollow Knight's a $15 game and you get 80 hours of content at like minimum most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
And it's a solid as heck game through and through. This was a $20 game that I would have felt bad paying $5 to $10 for as far as the way that it felt. Now, granted, maybe they fixed it since, but at the time I played it, I was just very disappointed. I was like, man, this does not feel anything like it. At least with Crowsworn, I don't think it's going to be anything like that. Like from what I've seen, it looks way more polished than that other game.
Oh my God, there's four
medallions here, or in the next one, what area is that?
Well, no, that was the
Crag place.
This
Underworld. Okay, nice.
I do think we're going to end the episode here.
Schnauzer.
Because you were on the phone for about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Roll that outro, bro.
Hey there, gamers.
What's up?
Did you enjoy the video?
If you did,
go ahead and smash that like and subscribe.
Maybe leave a comment.
We're so close to 18 million subscribbles.
With your help, we could reach that goal today.
Smiley face
and happy gaming.
I want more of that.